All right,
Bro.
let's help me figure out. Help me
You just
iron out
reminded
this
me.
character. I'm working on something. So me and my buddy were at the gym. We met up, and he called me Jamocha Jones for some reason, and then
Jamocha Jones.
Jamocha Jones, and then we started running with that like a
That's definitely
character.
a Marvel player.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's got that name? I haven't looked up to see if
No
Jamocha
one.
Jones.
You
Is...
do.
see
You're
that
the Marvel
with,
player.
I'm
This is
Jamocha
your
Jones.
Yeah, you're Jamocha Jones.
All right,
or like
so,
an anime game player.
Yeah.
So
he plays Spencer in Marvel 3.
no, I know, not Spencer.
Jamocha Jones got the hottest bionic arm in the league.
Oh, Bionic Man or Brink?
This is definitely. I think we should lead into this is definitely the beginning of the pod. We're leading into
So
Jamocha Jones.
yeah, help me
Yeah.
iron
All
out
right,
Jamocha Jones. Jamocha Jones. All right, he is like a detective during like in New York, done like LA Noir or Noir settings, like very much like Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
But instead of a yellow overcoat, is that what's called the overcoat?
Trench coat.
Trench coat, yeah. Instead of yellow, it's purple.
Jamocha Jones.
Jamocha Jones. And instead of a fedora, it's a
Brian
boulder.
nailed it.
Bowler. Not
Yeah, I
bowler.
got the
It's a bowl. No, that's exactly what it is.
Boulder.
It's a bowler, not a
But
boulder.
I did the light up too.
Yeah.
No doubt. That's exactly what it is. He's
then-
always, every time he goes into the
Oh my
office, he
God.
looks like he just came off a bender. He's like,
Yeah,
he's
I
been up
see.
till 6 a.m. He had to be to work at 8.
The entire scene is in my head. It's like him walking down the street, starts lighting a cigarette, and then he's like monologuing as the narrator. Another
You were-
day
that's
going down.
bloodshot eyes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, dude, this is a sick detective game. I would buy Jamocha Jones full price.
I've been told if I'm going to pull out Jamocha Jones, I need to get a tan, a little darker tan.
Yeah, you gotta get some mocha.
Well, yeah.
Or that Jamocha.
For the Jamocha.
Well, yeah. It smells like this. Who stole your car? Who was
I
after
think
you?
his voice is definitely like way smoother and deeper.
All right, I got to work on that. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Jamocha
Okay.
Jones.
That was
smooth
playing
like
that was his mother.
smooth like a cup of Joe. With Jamocha Jones.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could probably have a really coffee-related motto or
Yeah.
catchphrase.
Oh my God, there's so many. There's
I
so many
thought about
potential
that. Like
catchphrases.
he has a cigarette. They're like, what you smell? God damn it! What
All
you
right,
Jamokin?
all right.
What you Jamokin then?
Pass
that?
it to me.
What you
pass it to
smoking,
me.
Jamokin?
Pass it to Brian.
Get
Pass
it!
the rock.
Okay, so you could have him like after he does something with the villain, like he shoots him or something, or throws some gasoline on him, and he goes, "Looks like you're roasted." And he flicks a cigarette. The guy lights up.
Yeah, there's so many one-liners. You could. There's like 100 one-liners.
It was what you smoking, Jamokin. You know, like as in like you say
Yeah.
something crazy. What you smoking, Jamokin?
Post your best Jamocha Jones one-liners and fan art in the comments below.
I want to see that. I would love to see that. Or you could have him like he comes across it like the dead body on the murder scene. He'd be like, "Oh, it looks like this person had little Folgers in their cup."
All right, we're on to something here. See, I gotta write this stuff down.
Jamocha Jones. Original
Jones,
character, do not steal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trademark, copywritten, everything. Intellectual property belongs to us.
Bants LLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and he's and because he's old school, he's a little misogynist.
Yeah, of course.
What can I do for you?
Sweetheart.
He definitely says toots.
I like a little sugar in my coffee.
Yeah, how about some sugar? It slaps the ass and he's, oh. Okay, Jamocha, I'll get you right now.
So Jamocha Jones is getting canceled now too.
Yeah, Jamocha Jones. He's already canceled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
The fan art's already been canceled.
He goes.
The scene opens up. It's 1958.
Yeah, you know? Jamocha Jones is like, my future is looking like my coffee, black. And then he gets canceled.
And if it's
the Twitter
50s,
post upon getting canceled,
he could be like the grizzled World War II veteran too.
Yeah.
that makes his outlook on life even darker. Make it a little extra edgy and
Oh, dude.
spicy.
Oh my god. And his like secretary is an Asian guy, but he's like kind of still racist against Japanese people. But he has to.
This is taking a really weird turn.
Yeah,
Is
this is
that
taking
now?
this is taking the.
Are we
Speed
still talking
runner
about Jamocha?
canceled.
Yeah, we're speedrunning getting canceled.
But yes, Jamocha
An
Jones.
easy task.
Like, my girl said it sounds like Jamocha Jones is a female. I was like, no, Jamocha.
Dude, that's how we make Jamocha Jones 2022 friendly. He's non-binary. And with the trench coat and everything, you can't tell their gender.
You can just do it like
Jamocha
Medea
Jones gets,
style.
yeah, that's what we do.
Just
After
like the
Jamocha
guy
Jones
playing
gets
the woman.
canceled, we bring Jamocha Jones back as
Reboot.
non-binary, and everyone's like, "Oh, I love Jamocha." It's like when like the get banned on Twitch meta, you get banned and then you come back and have way more viewers. That's what we do. We get Jamocha Jones canceled, and then he comes back 2022 friendly.
More powerful than ever.
Cause a
Yeah.
ruckus, get some attention.
Use everyone's proper pronouns, non-binary. It's gonna be
Super
beautiful.
respectful.
Yeah, very respectful. Still lights people on fire though. Of course, but because you gotta have the one-liners.
But you know what is respectful? This
Hmm.
very podcast that you are listening to. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bants.
Season 2, episode 3, I think.
Yes.
Question mark?
Revenge of the
We're-
Bants.
Revenge of the Bants. We're down to Nolan today. Nolan, we
We are
miss you.
down. R.I.P.
Nolan brings our average height way up.
He does.
But luckily
Also,
we
he-
got Devan who brings it up a little bit.
Yes.
No, I think Anthony's taller than me.
Yeah, but you bring it up a little
I
bit.
am average. Are you not?
Yes.
Yes? Question mark?
I guess if we need Abe,
Two questions.
then he
probably.
brings up our average good.
He's like 6'2", right?
Yeah,
Easy.
6'1".
6'1".
This week on Debants, Jamocha Jones.
Big
Love it.
Jamocha Jones talk.
If you didn't catch the first part, like
If you didn't catch the first part, that was actually included in this. That wasn't the pre-show. That was actually included.
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So I have a hilarious quote from an interview with the Street Fighter developers. They were talking about how they're like going back to how Third Strike was very like, there was like all the graffiti and like the hip hop music and stuff. And they said hip hop is very in the culture for Street Fighter. And I'm like, that sounds racist. You can't just look. When I played
What?
Street Fighter at the okay, I'm canceled. We're done with this conversation.
Already?
Anyway,
Hold
I'm
on.
trying
Anyway,
to figure out where this is
what I was gonna
Yeah.
say, the important
Tiptoe that
part,
line. Let's get there.
the important part
yeah.
is nothing to do with the Street Fighter developers being racist Japanese old men, but it is. They did say that they learned from making Street Fighter 5, and they
Yes,
said
they did.
the problems with Street Fighter 5 were very serious. They didn't say it was a catastrophic shit show, but they did say very serious because they're professionals.
Was the soundtrack an issue? Was it playing country or?
No, the soundtrack was completely unrelated. I was trying to imply
Soundtrack
that
is actually pretty good in 5.
look, old Japanese men are racist, all right?
Mhm.
And they're saying that the individuals who play Street Fighter, if you go to your local arcade, are of a certain descent. That's how I interpreted their hip hop culture's comment. Take that,
Oh.
Devin, cut it. We're canceled. We've
This
literally
is-
been live for 2 minutes and we're canceled.
Oh man, our second speed running,
Dang.
second attempt.
Yeah, speedrunning world champ. Speedrunning canceled world champion right here. No one can beat me. Tune into episode 4 where I just whip out my balls immediately on stream.
And there we go. We're just gonna
There we
try
go.
and beat that record every week.
I'm just gonna throw up a fucking sombrero or have Devin put
Yeah,
up a
we're gonna-
sombrero.
The sad sombrero is definitely.
Did
gonna
anybody
make
see that? Like the edit.
I love that.
Anybody-
That's one of my favorite pictures. I want
That
on the
that
shirt.
edit is absolute fire. We got to give shout outs to Anthony, who's becoming the greatest editor on planet Earth.
Mhm.
If you're looking for an editor, hire Anthony. That guy got
It's my motto
those
is
kids. Those kids got talent.
oh, I keep it simple because I'm stupid. You know,
Keep it simple, stupid.
right? It's exactly what I do, bro.
Simplicity is where it's
I
at.
can't make a
you know?
black box, so I just throw my face in front of your dick. So
We don't. That out of context. Just cut. I throw my face in front of your dick. And just by itself. There you go. Just soundboard that up.
oh, I just got lightheaded. Oh, 1 second, I'm gonna take a nap.
Oh man, he's
That's what
gonna take
happens when the dick is in your face.
Well, while our co-host is recovering, I wanted to thank tonight's sponsor, G Fuel.
G Fuel.
It's
a new Kickstart,
Yeah.
but with a new name. Wait.
So
Wait,
this
are we
is
making money now?
Something else.
the Mega Man.
Don't tell
energy
Devan we've been making money this whole time.
No, I found this at the grocery store today, and I was like, you know what? I want to try this and put it on the podcast. So, but yeah, this is a Mega Man one. I almost got the Sonic one, but I decided
You've been going too fast.
I,
to get
uh,
the Sonic one.
Mega Man. So
I think I've tried the Sonic one, but the Mega Man, I need to. I love me some Blue Bomber, bro.
it's called Blue
Rock
Bomber
Man.
Slushy.
Ooh,
Slushy.
slushy.
Is what it's called. So, I thought I would try this live on air. Oh, there's the
He
crack.
opened it.
Did
You
anybody get a
did-
crack?
just
Bro,
did not
you
get
gotta
picked
the-
up on Discord.
Nope.
Oh,
I'll make the sound.
man.
We try it
Okay.
again.
There we go.
His mouth kept moving, so add some noise there.
So here we go.
He's smelling it like
go.
a fine wine.
Yeah, you gotta let it breathe. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta let it get the aroma going. You know.
Pinky out.
It's not as a strong flavor of blue raspberry as I thought it would be, or like slushy flavor.
It doesn't X-bust in your mouth, I guess.
And now
What is the
it's interesting to
on
say
a,
the least.
on a scale of pina colada foot sweat to vanilla crown and coke? Where does it rank?
I would say maybe it would rank as a
Peach schnapps.
peach schnapps. Yeah, peach schnapps would be
A
pretty
peach
good.
schnapps.
No, not too much flavor.
You know who enjoys a
it's
peach
okay.
schnapps? Jamocha Jones.
Jamocha Jones. So yeah,
He's-
so there we go. G Fuel.
He's more of a bourbon in the flask type of guy, you know.
Bourbon in the flask, a little whiskey on the rocks. Did I ever tell the story of the pina colada foot sweat
No,
with the mystery
please
gummy bears?
indulge us.
No, this sounds amazing.
So at Evo 2019, my good buddy by the name of Gimmicks bought a big thing of mystery flavored gummy bears. So we were just like trying them. One of our other friends ate one and he was like, "This tastes like pina colada and foot sweat." I'm like, "That is a hell of a combination." And then I tried one and I tasted it, and that was the most accurate description of something I've ever tasted in my entire life. It was literally pina colada and foot sweat. Crazy.
Oh.
I forget if you want to try these. They're like, I think you just literally went to Amazon and typed in mystery flavored gummy bears or something.
Mystery flavored gummy.
Some of them were delicious. Pina colada foot sweat, not delicious. I'm gonna keep
That's
it a
not-
buck.
Too many question marks.
Unless they sponsor us, then they're delicious. Pina colada foot sweat with some feet pics on Patreon.
We could reenact.
Ryan is hunting it down.
So it is not on Amazon.
Shoot, I gotta
Nope.
figure out where he found them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I just typed in mystery flavor gummy bears, and the first result was Baby Ruth minis.
Baby,
Baby
Ruth.
Ruth.
And then there's a whole bunch of assorted gummy bear type brands and flavors, but none of them are mystery.
No mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we
I
must.
don't
have
know.
found this
There
in
is this plastic jar gummy bear that's full of gummy bears, and they don't say what the flavors are. So maybe that could be one.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
maybe. So,
Or it was so bad they
I'm
pulled it
trying to
from the
remember.
market.
I'm trying to
Very
remember if it was a bag or a jar.
and it got canceled immediately.
It got canceled.
Yeah.
Also, warning to anybody who's trying sugar-free gummy bears, just pass. Just pass. 'cause
Sugar-free
you're-
gummy bears. Won't they just not taste like anything?
No,
No.
you're gonna shit your pants.
Now you're gonna clean out your pipes
Yes.
like they've
Oh, is that
never
how
been
that works?
cleaned.
On the label it says warning. You may this could act as an X-Lax. Basically, what it says.
So it's like Taco Bell times 10.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because our
Why? What is the
I don't know.
scientific reasoning behind sugar-free?
There's something in the chemicals that makes it sugar free that has some kind of natural laxative in it.
I was
Mhm.
I'm
gonna
not
say it's
exactly
laxative.
sure. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but there's something that they put in them to make it sugar free that causes it to basically be a laxative.
Wait, in order to make it sugar-free, wouldn't you just not put sugar in it?
Well, you still gotta get that sweetness though.
Yeah, there's something that they put in it to make that artificial sweetener or
Mhm.
something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but the reviews on Amazon are hilarious.
About sugar-free
I
gummy
call it
bears.
never
Oh,
been
yeah.
cleaner.
Yeah. No, there's one that was about this lady who for her wedding she decided to put them in the gift baskets, the little wedding gift,
Oh.
that you give everyone that shows up. So yeah, so she put up all of those and all the gifts, so it turned into a bathroom nightmare.
Ballroom Blitz started playing.
Pretty much from what it sounded like. So yeah, if you want a good laugh, look up sugar-free gummy bear Amazon
Also,
reviews.
that's a pretty good tactic if you want to be like, oh, we
Oh.
were 2 weeks out from from an event. You want to wear your lucky pants, but they're just a little tight. Sugar-free gummy bears.
Sugar-free.
That sounds
Actually-
dangerous.
What?
Yeah.
Just
That
drink
sounds a little
water.
dangerous.
It's all right.
Just drink
Did
water.
they take him down?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some of these reviews.
But also, like, a coworker of ours was like, "Man, ever since starting these gummy bears, I've got to go to the bathroom a lot." I'm like, "Are they sugar free?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's why." On the label it says it acts as is a natural laxative.
I can't find it on Amazon.
No,
I bet they're archived. Maybe they took them down because of the reviews that people were leaving.
were they like 5-star reviews and just hilarious, or they were just like 1 star and just shitting
Some of
all over
them
it?
were genuinely like, no, 1-star product. You need to warn us about this.
They probably got to maintain a 3-star or above.
Probably.
Someone ate some gummy bears right before going on a date. And they left the 1-star.
Mm-hmm.
They left a lot more than 1 star.
Does anyone have any hilarious first date moment?
Oh,
I do not.
I have a good one. It's not me, but it's someone I know.
like my date was rude, and she was rude to the waiter, and I was like, "I'm sorry, she's being rude." And then I called her out to him, and it shut her down, kind of.
Yeah.
So other than that,
roast her like Jamocha Jones.
I'm sorry she's being rude because we're talking like she wanted some water, but they were playing a kick-ass soundtrack. And I'm like, "Yo, is this Outcast? Who's running this fucking playlist?" She's like, "Can I get some water?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, she's being rude," you know. Like, so that was. But
So I like I said, I can't think of one for myself. I'm sure there's one if I thought with my brain, but accessing my brain is difficult. So my brother's first date with his now wife, she was like jokingly like squirting ketchup on him, like doing this, where you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you,"
Oh, ketchup fight.
and then she actually accidentally did it, and now they're married. So there you go. If you want to get married, squirt ketchup on them on the first date.
you gotta get them lost in the sauce.
Yeah, literally, because everyone loves ketchup goes good on everything,
yeah, I'm a big
Even
ketchup person.
marriages.
even marriages.
That's what Johnny Depp said.
Apparently,
Good night, everybody.
Chug up the deuces and fade out.
apparently, yeah, her got the wrong translation of it because she left the turd,
We got Devan, the voice of God,
Yes, Devin.
Occasionally,
Devin
I
in the
talk a lot.
flesh. Can we get what have you been up to, Devin?
Yeah, we haven't heard you for a minute. You finished college,
You like
right?
went you went like MIA.
Yeah, so
he's
I
got a
finished my-
doctorate or something.
yeah, already finished 7 years. No, finished my
Dr.
first
Devan?
year, came home, worked a lot, bought a car, have a shop. That's about it.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
we
you
got to
have
talk
a
about
shop?
this.
Like you
What,
own a
sorry?
shop, or
Yeah,
You hold on.
I have a
Yeah,
pole
wait,
barn
what
that I
shop?
work and I work on cars and
Okay, that's what I thought you meant. So we gotta talk about this. All right, this guy owns like 36 cars, and
He
he's like
does.
7 years old.
no. I own
Those numbers might be
4
off.
cars
Hold
and
on.
I'm 19,
Yeah,
For the record, Devin, how old are thee?
21.
How many
Yeah.
cars does thee own?
Could say
Judge
that.
4.
Anthony, all rise.
How many was that?
4.
Can someone read that back to me?
Yeah. Let me get the transcript here. Anthony asked,
woo.
"How old are thee?" Devin said 21, and then Anthony asked, "How many cars do you own?" And Devin said 4.
That's not 1, not
And
2,
then-
not 3, but 4.
Yes.
Why do you have so many cars?
Well, I got like a work truck that I got from my grandpa. I got a
Pop,
truck
pop.
that I got when I could drive.
Hold on. Is that truck parked down by the lake?
We have a
Oh, is
pond
it by
that
the
dried
river?
up, and I could park it by that. But that's about the best I can do.
Parked by the lake.
Oh, I thought you were doing the Chris Farley bit.
No, that's van down by the river.
Do you have a van
That's-
by
I have
chance?
to.
A van? No, I want to get one.
I
right.
got to Chris Farley.
Oh no.
Is this a Jamocha
You're gonna
Jones
be living in a
interrogation?
van down by the river.
It does a lot, yeah.
I can't
Very
do a
lots
Chris
of
Farley.
arms.
Yeah.
Fucking- All right. 4 cars is the potential of getting a van to make a 5. So you got your week car, you got your weekend car, you got your work car, you got your date
on.
car.
Timeout.
Time out.
Temporary timeout from Devin. What kind of car does Jamocha Jones drive? A Cadillac?
Ooh.
Cadillac. Big beat up Cadillac.
Hold on. For some reason, El Dorado popped in my head.
Yes.
Oh, an Eldorado. Yeah, I can see that.
It's gotta be
that's
a wide.
Yeah, it's definitely between the Eldorado and the Cadillac.
Yeah, it's gotta be a boat on wheels for sure. Like it takes them 20 minutes to park.
But
God damn it.
yeah.
Oh, he just backs into him.
Or he's just super smooth, like fucking easy done. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
One take
He's-
Jake on that shit.
Yeah, because he's Jamocha Jones. He's a professional. Smooth like his cup of Joe in the morning.
Yeah, he's been parking cars since he was 5 years old.
Yeah.
And 90%
like
of the
Devin.
time he has to have a cigarette.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a Street Fighter 3 player in the arcade. He has to have
Yeah.
a cigarette in his hands or he cannot do it.
Yeah, he's like, does somebody have a cigarette? I just ran out. Why? I need a park. God damn it, I need a park.
I got my cars in the middle of the road out there.
Out in the middle of the road. All right. Devin. So date car, Devin.
No, okay. So basically, I have yard work truck, which is just a little
Mhm.
less 10. I have work truck, which is a Dodge 1500. I have a daily car, which is a BMW E46 325 Ci. It's a 2-door, straight 6, kind of quick, but like it's more luxury. And then I have an E36, which is also BMW,
Or an
318
MR35,
Ti.
as Anthony calls it.
Yes,
J318 PI? It's a
Oh,
private investigator like
318
Jamocha Jones?
Ti. It is a compact hatchback, and it looks dope as fuck.
Hatchbacks are pretty cool.
Some people don't like them, but I think it looks awesome. That's my drift car.
This guy's Tokyo drifting.
God damn, he's a
Tokyo
street
drift.
racer now.
He's blasting Initial D music.
Oh, well, I'm building a
Yeah.
full-blown drift car. I'm gonna put a 5.3 LS1 in it. Shoot for like
We're
500-ish
family.
horsepower in a car that weighs less than 2,500 pounds.
Let me get in on that action.
I was gonna say, are you gonna be able
I'm
to
gonna
crack
put a
that back?
passenger seat in. You guys can come out, and I'll scare the shit out of you and myself.
Oh, I'm
So
no,
roll
I'm
cage,
driving.
get a roll cage in that bitch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna have a full roll cage. My welder will be here Friday.
I mean, let's at this.
My welder.
We should just start a
It's a
Devan's
personal
drift-
welder.
A Devan's
No, I
drifting
bought a
team.
welder.
The Bants drifting team.
Well, if one of you has a car trailer, then that's the one thing I cannot find. Or I just don't have the money for it because those bitches are expensive.
I'm a car trailer.
You can drag it there and back if it doesn't work on the way.
Do you hold it with your mouth? Is that what you're doing?
I'm just
balances it above his head.
I unhinged my jaw. You just park it in there.
Oh, that's fun.
That's
Can we
how
get a-
Jamocha
can we get
Jones
a
parks his
Photoshop of
car.
that? Yeah.
Mouth open, cigarette in one hand, out the window.
Hungover as hell.
Yeah, hungover.
Ugh.
God damn.
Why is there 2 fire hydrants here? God damn it.
It's gotta be like one of those huge wheels. So he's doing this.
Yeah.
He's got a suicide knob on it that looks like a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Will it be a skull or a cup of coffee?
Ooh.
A coffee bean in the shape of a skull.
That's pretty clever.
A bean
So
skull?
Zeke, are we clipping this and sending it to Tammy?
What?
Like this drawing idea or like a scene idea.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like she could draw this.
Yeah.
Could she come up with could she bring Jamocha alive?
She's a pro artist.
Ooh.
Very good, yeah.
I like the idea of bringing Jamocha alive.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I just
Bring
dropped a mini
Jamocha
SD card in my
Hashtag
keyboard.
bring Jamocha alive.
Bring Jamocha alive.
I'll be Jamocha Jones for this year's Halloween.
Oh, thanks for bringing up Halloween. Last year, you and me were stepbrothers. I saw a commercial for Ricky Bobby's Holiday Nights. I'm like, let's keep the fucking Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly
Shake and
going.
bake. Little
Shake and bake. Yeah, we just gotta get some fucking racing
Racing.
jumpsuits, bro.
I'm gonna be hot as shit.
Which one
How
to use
about that?
who?
I mean, we can put some.
It's okay. There's a
Put some
door.
holes for sure in there.
There's a door, and I can walk outside.
That's true. But also,
There you go.
How did I
the
mute
person
myself?
that what?
I muted myself somehow.
Oh, do you have something to add to this?
Oh yeah, I said which one to use who.
Oh, well, okay. So let's be honest. My hairline is going very much John C. Reilly, so I will take John C. Reilly. I will be Bake. You can be Shake.
I'm shaking.
I see
Actually,
him
I'm
as a
always
shake.
shaking, but I'm a shaker and a mover. But we'll make John C. Reilly shake.
But I'm literally always shaking.
That's true. Damn. All right, I'll be Bake because I'm baking the dance floor because I'm cooking that shit.
Yeah. You're on the dance floor. You're like a bread rising. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
When I have idiots on the
merch
floor, they
idea.
call it
You're
the
like
rising
Red
bread.
Rising, and this should be like just the dough in the baking pan before it
Anthony,
rises.
can you give me like a surprised face? I'm gonna put your face on a loaf of dough.
a surprise
bread.
face? Like, okay,
Like
You're
symmetrical,
surprised.
symmetrical in the middle. Just like
Mhm.
look straight at the camera.
okay. Just start naming off fucking facial expressions to me.
Oh,
Surprise.
method acting.
Give it to me.
You're not looking at the camera. There
Now
go.
you are.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
Surprised?
Sad.
Oh,
Next.
Surprise.
Next.
This motherfucker.
it didn't change,
Nailed it.
right?
Hold on. Well, you want surprise?
Oh man, you know
Guys,
what?
doing the wrap cover picture.
Is that
That's
what?
perfect. I'm
Wrap
gonna put that on bread.
Yeah. Haven't you noticed, like, on rap albums, no one's ever making a facial expression? They're just like,
100.
and their arms
That's
are usually
perfect.
crossed. Yeah, where they're doing this.
Mm-hmm. All right, now we're just dumb.
Gotta pose, man.
But yes. So our next group costume is gonna be Shake and Bake.
Shake and bake.
Shake and Bake. El Diablo. I'm El Diablo. You're Magic Man.
Yeah. It makes sense because you're Spanish.
There it goes. Yes.
And I'm
We might have to sit on that one because our person that throws the party is currently pregnant.
That's true.
So it might be 2023 action. Or
Get
we can
hyped.
just
We'll make
just
our own
go.
Halloween party.
I was gonna say, or we can go fucking shoot pool in the jumpsuit.
Yeah, that would be tight, actually. We look like a pro team.
We could, yeah. We
Zeke,
can
don't
make.
you have to break one of your fingers while you're playing pool?
Did
Easily
somebody break
done.
their finger?
I thought he broke his finger in half while he was playing pool. He talked to like the F1 driver or something.
Oh. I don't remember breaking his finger, but yes, I do remember.
I thought he said something
Yeah.
like "I'm not a bitch" and then like broke his finger in half. I don't know.
That
I don't
it has been a
remember.
minute. That does sound
We're
accurate.
gonna have to rewatch it.
Yeah,
We're gonna need a Devan's watch party.
a little watch along. I like
Yep.
it. So that's one of my ideas. I think that's a pretty good one. We gotta start researching jumpsuits and just start throwing patches on there.
Yeah.
You get
throw
a
some
blank
patches
one.
on there.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend that sent me a costume of Virgil from DMC5, but I can
I
save
think
that
that's
till
what.
my hair is more gray.
Can you get more gray hair?
Yeah, I can get way more gray.
You
Silver
trying to get silver?
Yeah, that's probably like a few more years, then I'll be there.
Also, does this hair come down here? Am I thinking Dante? Comes down
Yeah,
here.
Dante, hold on, I got you. Let me, hold on, maybe. Oh, technology is hard. Whoop. Oh shit, you can see the
Yeah.
reflection. His hair's a lot short. Oh, his hair's a lot shorter.
Yeah, now I'm just seeing Brian.
Yeah, this is sick. Look at that. There's Anthony. There's Brian. There's me.
Well, where's
Oh,
Danklin?
It's no dangling.
Now,
right there.
now he's got to put
Almost.
Danklin in there.
This is fun, actually. I should just start doing this. Just Dreamception.
All right. Like now I got a good idea of Dante. But
Oh man, I had a thought and it's gone. So I'm a good member of this podcast. Dude, there's literally something that I was about to talk about, and then I got distracted by pointing my phone at everyone's face.
all right, 21 questions. Let's see if we can get to it. Was about fighting games.
I don't know what it is. How am I supposed to answer the question?
DNF
Is that
Duel.
I do like
no?
DNF
That's
duels.
is it about cars?
Hold on, I'm gonna use.
Devan.
I'm gonna harness all of my Quan right now.
Come on.
Movies.
It's gone.
Movies?
It'll come back to me at some point.
Video games. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out.
G
Virtual
Fuel.
reality.
Brought to you by G Fuel and Godzilla.
G Fuel and Godzilla. The
Okay, you can see.
GGs.
Hold on, I can zoom in on Godzilla. Hold on, I got this.
Godfeel?
Oh, this is hard. There he is.
Oh,
Look at
you
that. He's
got
in the
him.
corner.
Oh, look at that.
Oh shit, I'm a professional. Oh, I lost him. Oh, there he is.
There it is.
Great. So Devin has 4 cars.
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
There's
So when do
5
you
out
plan
there
to
right
add the
now.
van? There's
But one's
5 in
not
front of your
mine.
house?
Well, I have
That's a
5
likely
vehicles here.
story.
There's like 7, but not all of them are mine.
First of all,
But-
where do you have the room to park them all?
I have a pole barn out back.
They only Anthony caught that.
You have a barn out back?
Yeah, I have a concrete floored metal pole barn.
Yeah, he lives in
Oh
the
my God.
Midwest.
Yeah, that's normal here. So many people have pole barns.
I remember what I was going to talk about. It came
You
back.
remember?
Shoot.
What'd you remember?
So, I used to enjoy partaking in the old Dungeons and Dragons because, as I always pitch to
D&D.
people, it's like doing improv with combat, which is wonderful. Who doesn't like improv and rolling dice?
It is very exciting.
But my friend, will have no
So-
job for 4 months, is starting a online
If someone had
D&D
pitched
group.
that to me like that, I would have played it.
Yeah, that's why I pitch it, because it just looks like a bunch of weirdos sitting in a circle, throwing dice with their shoulders like this.
I actually have experience in D&D.
And so one of my friends, who does not have a job for 4 months, is going to DM a campaign, and we'll be streaming it. So you get more of this face.
You're
I
gonna
have
be
a
like,
wonderful character
Where-
idea.
Where
Yeah.
can we find this?
You can find it at twitch.tv/tempissed, like Tempest, but instead pissed, like being angry. So TEMPISSED_, or twitch.tv/ZekeTomu.
That is a wonderful title.
But I also thought I could use this moment to share some of my favorite characters in D&D. So
Okay.
the last character I played, which was before I even moved to Arizona, was with my in-person group, and I played a wild magic sorcerer who was basically Charlie Day in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He
Wild
was just
card.
crazy. Yeah, literally wild card. And so the way wild magic works is every time you cast a spell, you have to roll a d6, and if you roll, I mean the DM can pick whatever number. I think we were doing on 6. On 6 you have to roll on the wild magic table, and then you roll a d100 to see what effect happens. So basically, this character should have been dead numerous times just because I played like an absolute psychopath since, you got to be your character. And I was in jail because we needed to like find a guy and question him, and we saw him on the street, so I of course instantly blew him up with a fireball, and then I went to jail. So then there was a portion of that session which was the rest of the party discussing what they're going to do to get me out, which was a good like 45 minutes to an hour. And then we cut to me to see what I was doing while this was going on. So I was immediately like, all right, here's what I'm doing. They thought that they could stop me from casting spells, but they couldn't. So I'm going to cast a fireball on the ceiling of this building. Boom. And now, so a fireball does 6d6 damage, which is a lot. Keep in mind, I'm like a level 3 or 4 sorcerer. I have like 16 health. And we play with the classic old school rule of if you go to -10, you die. So I cast fireball on this roof. Wonderful. Roll for the wild magic table. Roll d6. All right, got to roll on the wild magic table. Here we go. Roll I think it's like 35 or 36, which is cast a fireball. So I double fireballed the roof of this building and did about 75 damage to myself. I just literally incinerated any remains that I could have possibly had. But yeah, it's a fun time. I've played like a character that's just really dumb and he would like jump off of castle walls and shit because he doesn't comprehend how high up he is, and then I would just like roll a perfect and somehow live. It's
You
fun.
played me a
It's mad fun, and you just get to do
wild
voices.
card.
Yeah, just do voices.
Is that
You
where your
have to get to
goblin
be the
voice
character.
comes from?
Yeah, kind of. It's my yeah. I applied. You get the Minnesota accent in there. You get the Australian accent in there. The British, the Irish.
That is what makes it fun. Is you can do
And
stuff like that.
Brian, you seem like you might have some wonderful character stories.
So I was actually more of a DM.
Oh, you're the DM.
Yeah.
You're the guy everyone wants to be their friend. 'Cause it's always impossible to find a DM.
Yeah, so I was always the one because I played it a few times years and years ago. For the people that I played with that were interested, never played before, and since I was the only one that actually did play, I was kind of forced into the DM role, which actually was kind of fun, but also kind of stressful too at the same time. Because there's just times where it's like, okay, I only have like a day to get this campaign ready and I don't know what to do, kind of thing. So you just kind of have to whip together the stuff that you like, the best you got, kind of thing. And so, because then you can also get a monster that's too strong, which is what I did accidentally a few times because I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, this should be fair, and then everyone's just dying. It's like, hmm.
Yeah, so there were times where when that was happening and the monster was doing a lot of damage, I would just secretly start lowering his stats
You're
and
just
just
like,
not saying anything.
just
Isn't
gonna
there,
lower
like-
his AC by like 10 here.
Isn't there
Yeah.
pre-built campaigns you can kind of run
Mhm.
for novice or beginners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did the crazy thing and just dived right in to build
Yeah.
my own world. And I actually kind of liked some of the stuff I did. I actually based a lot of my stuff on just various video games that I've played. Like the one I'm most proudest of, I based off of Resident Evil. But it was a gigantic like 10 floor castle that had like there was probably like 10 doors on each level, and so I made it to where like you'd find an item here, or you would and you'd have to take it over there, or I would have like weird little puzzles with like music notes and stuff. And so I took like that's probably the one I'm most proud of with that one. And then I had another one that was like a pirate based world. And so what I did
Yarr.
was I made the islands kind of episodic. in a way. And so like I did one where it was an entire casino island. So it was a lot of like luck base and like you have to kind of talk your way out of things and kind of made it like a Vegas thing, but it was on an island kind of thing. So but I'm trying to think. The one character that I had was a Tabaxi that I played a lot years ago. He was a fighter, and his whole thing was I had to talk the DM I was playing with. I had to talk him into this because it was such a detriment. Was he also was doing a pirate world, and this was before I ever DM'd or anything. So he was doing a pirate world, and so I told him I was like, well, can I only have one flaw? And he's like, well, that's not really fair because, for your characters, you kind of have to have a few flaws for it so that way you don't end up with an OP character. Because in D&D, you have to come up with like strengths and flaws for your character kind of thing. Like, an easy one would be like, well, one of my flaws is I'm quick to anger, or I constantly lie. I never tell
I
the
eat
truth.
sugar-free gummies constantly.
Yeah,
in the middle of combat.
or I can never stop eating sugar-free gummy bears. So for what I was doing is I said, can I only have one flaw? And he didn't accept that. So he was like, all right, fine, I'll give you two, but they better be really good ones. So I said I had a crippling gambling problem and I couldn't swim. And when I said the couldn't swim part in a pirate world with islands and stuff, he was like, all right, you can only have those two. I'll let that slide because we're going to be on a boat 90% of the time.
Dang.
So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so that one was a lot of fun. And the gambling debts as well, because I'd always try to like barter with the monsters and stuff whenever the party got into a fight. And stuff, because it'd be like, wait, we might be able to get money, because I was trying to do kind of like a scummy Han Solo, but like times 10, where it's like, well, what if Han Solo didn't have a heart of gold kind of thing, and just wanted money quick and fast, and didn't matter who he screwed over. So yeah, I would constantly do that. Or there were even parts where I tried pickpocketing the other party members because someone had a lot of gold on them, and my character knew that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna secretly keep trying to pickpocket them whenever there were moments and stuff.
You're just
So
like literally having a conversation with them. You just start reaching into their pocket. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Or there would be times where like the fighting would be happening, and I would purposely back up and like do the back-to-back thing, and I'd be like, okay, one hand I'm gonna have my sword up and I'll be fighting the monster, but my other hand I'll be trying to reach behind for that coin.
Oh, gold reach around.
Lord.
So
That's funny.
so
Yeah, you roll low. It's like you grab something, but it's not the gold.
So that's where a lot of the fun from D&D comes from, is that it's, the only thing that limits you is your imagination.
Yeah, which is
kind of
it's very fun to make characters that are like just the polar opposite of how you would respond to any situation as an actual human being.
Mm-hmm. And my favorite thing whenever I DM'd was I made it really theatrical. So I would make soundtracks for it. Like if they were in certain areas, I'd play a soundtrack the whole time in the background. And then I did a kind of blackout room where they could barely see anything, and the door was locked. There was no way for them to get out. So I actually turned off all the lights in the living room and set up little candles everywhere. And only like
Setting
two
the
candles.
mood, as we say.
Yeah. So, and I was like, this is all the light you get, and you see the shadows of what looks like people. And then eventually they figured out they were mannequins, and every time they blinked, they would move. So I always did like secret DM rolls of how the mannequins would move and stuff. And
you're like, you roll and you're just like, I can't see what I rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20. What'd you roll? Don't know.
So
It's
it was really fun just watching them panic of being like, okay, we don't know what to do right now. We're in a pitch black room. We can barely see anything, and there's something in here that's moving around constantly.
Dude. Yeah, pitch black. Did you guys ever play Out of My Nuts?
What?
No.
So you go in like a garage or some empty room, and you get a bouncy ball, and you just make it pitch black, you and the buds, and you just whip the ball.
Oh, okay. I have played that.
Yeah, we called it Out of My Nuts. It's so fun. We gotta get set that up sometime.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
No one has ever gotten actually hit in the nuts in the times we did it, but it's fun being young. You just come up with games that make no sense but are hilarious at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We also used to we would play Dodge the Light, which
Dodge
is
the
where we would
Light.
walk down the street until a car started coming, and you had to run away from the car. And if the light touched you, you were out. And one time they called the cops on us. We're like 12 years old.
I can see that being a thing. Yeah.
It was a fucking cop car chased us down. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But yeah, DMing is hard. See, my thing is, so I can like make a world and make a ton of characters and all that stuff. But when I try to convey what is in my brain to other humans, it is not good. It's like when
That
Anthony
is,
tries to speak English.
Hey, it's getting better.
It's good.
yeah.
I've gotten books.
Yeah, that's my DM. His name is Jeremy. Best DM on planet Earth. Shout out to Jeremy. I would sometimes like make characters to help him build stuff, but this dude was the most legendary DM of all time because he would make like rough outlines for like what he'd expect the session to be, and most of the time it would get derailed into just some random adventure because
As
our
a
party is very much
DM,
we would just get distracted all the time. You would be
have to expect
convinced that every single thing was completely planned out by him, which is how well he could run with everything and set up everything. It was nuts. There was specifically one session that went over because it was one of those sessions where it's just like crazy shit just keeps happening. It's just everyone's way too hyped. And then he shows us like his notes for the session. Literally, we were like the beginning was all that we did. And we were all convinced like this was somehow all his plan. Dude is a machine. I think he's been DMing significantly longer than Devan's been alive. So it's kind of a pro, I
That's
guess.
a plus.
But yeah, I
so
miss
there
that
you
go.
guy.
Does he have 4
He
cars
lives
as
in
well?
like Germany now. He does not have 4 cars as far as I know. But yeah,
Lives in
it's
Germany, that's
impressive.
pretty dope.
Yeah, he moved. I moved to Arizona. He moved to Germany. A little bit of a distance difference.
Yeah, that's just a little bit.
Yeah, if I moved to Germany and I tried because I drove to Arizona, I don't think I could drive to Germany. My car does not defeat the Atlantic Ocean. Actually, I haven't tried. Now that I think about it,
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, maybe we'll try that one day. I'll do
I'm cool with that. Let's do it. Road trip.
him versus Atlantic Ocean.
See who comes out the victor.
Road trip.
Yeah, we'll swing by and pick up Brian. He's got gummy bears, I think.
All the flavors you could ever
Pina colada
want.
foot sweat.
Even that one.
I guess he said that you could want. Dude, I'm gonna reveal some trade secrets. They had a chat thing to Discord for the voice channels, and this thing is funny. I'm gonna draw a penis.
Getting
You
a
can
little
draw
out of
there?
control. Yeah, no,
No,
you
I
just
mean, I
type
can-
it out.
Oh,
like a
that
Chad.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a Chad Thunderguns.
Chad Thunderguns. So, Mr. Anthony,
Yes, sir.
you're wearing this activated powerlifting shirt.
Is this your segue into me lifting?
Yeah,
Something.
any hot new lifting action? What's new in the world of Anthony?
Well, this year me and my workout buddy, we're taking it easy, not doing any comps at the moment. He just had a kid back in March.
Hanging up the onesie for a bit.
Hanging up the onesie for it's air drying at the moment. So it's but we hopefully plan to whip that son of a bitch out come next March. Usually it's like March or June are usually onesie season.
Brian's
So.
losing it to onesie.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have a hype man? Can I like show up and just be a hype man, just like yell?
Bro, first of all, what's
You can
nice
be a
about it is
spotter.
like,
I think you want me as a spotter.
well, you
Smack
can
the
rack
shit
the
out of
weights
him.
and stuff like that. You can rack the weights for sure. But no, what's
Okay,
nice
I
is
can do
like
that.
everyone roots for everybody. Someone starts to lift, they get the whole room just going, get it up, get it up.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
literally just the hype man.
It's the biggest hype. Yeah. You want?
Oh yeah, that's perfect for me. I'm ready. I will lose the shit out of my voice.
Oh yeah. And
I went to
He
my
lost
brother's
his
powerlifting
shit.
meet, and the announcer literally was like, "Okay, everybody,
No,
clap."
Everybody
Like, she
clap.
was the most just dead voice you could imagine, but she was trying to get everybody hyped. It just didn't work.
That's not the voice. Yeah, I remember one time I
Everybody
went to
clap
go.
your hands.
I went to go pull 500 on the deadlift, and the guy was like, the announcer was on point. He's like, he's going to try it for 500. Not too many
He's
people get
going the
500.
distance.
This is a very exclusive club. Let's get it going for him. It was great.
Yeah.
I failed though. I'm not in that club yet.
Yeah.
You're not in the
Human.
Get It Up club.
Like,
That's why I was laughing so much. It's just because
I didn't even
you're
notice
like
that.
it's a dude screaming at another dude, and be like, "Get it up, get it."
That's actually now I really want to go. I'm just gonna make sexual innuendos the entire time. Yeah, get it up. Get harder. Harder.
bro, yeah. Just
all in our onesie.
Yeah, 20 to 40 dudes in the onesies just walking around, and everyone yelling at each other, get it up!
Get it up.
Never give up!
Never give up.
You
but
keep
always get it up.
pulling!
Keep pulling.
Lock out!
keep
Lock
pull-
out!
Keep pulling until you finish.
Never let go!
Until you're fully completed. Don't stop pulling.
Make sure you get the full reps.
Yeah, that's what.
We'll
Hold on.
towel
Yeah,
off
you gotta-
when we're done.
you gotta,
No, you gotta
yeah,
keep
you gotta
full
make sure
range
you
of
have
motion.
good grip
though.
strength.
Full range. Your
You
grip
got-
strength is shot.
You got to put some chalk on your hands, right?
Have you ever? Oh yeah, dude, the chalk. I
That
feel
might
like
be
that looks like the
dangerous.
funnest part is doing the chalk and it like blows everywhere.
We're gonna
Mhm.
get it up.
We're gonna get it up. Have you ever seen like some dude just
Blows
like
it into the air.
a white cloud goes into the air? White
Some
stuff
people get
goes
crazy with
everywhere.
it. Some people they cake it on their back for their squat, or just everywhere, all over the hands.
Dude, that'd be me. I'd be
leaving
coming in
white
looking.
footprints,
I'd be
white
looking straight
handprints.
like Kratos.
All the way up the front of their knees and shins for deadlift and shit.
Yeah, from the knees up halfway to through the thigh. Goes from
Dude,
bare knees to halfway up that onesie.
They're coming in looking like Kratos too. Have you ever just seen someone just like totally get like just destroyed, like concerningly destroyed? Like I just like broke their spinal cord.
Like lifted too much.
Just
Yeah.
on gym fail videos,
Yeah.
but never in person. Yeah.
Gym fail.
Yeah, one time I saw a gym fail where this one guy went to squat and he couldn't get it back up, and he loses the bar, but because he put so much into it, he got lightheaded, and luckily the weight rolled away because he hit the ground, and also he has weight belt on, which was probably too tight. But 3 people come over, they're like, "You're okay, okay." He's not responding to anybody, and then some guy just comes over and unlatches his belt so he can get some air into his into his system, and then 15 seconds he does where am I? So he came back, but yeah, that's some of the crazy ones I've seen.
Classic
But I
Eddie
get-
too tight.
Right?
I watched
Yeah,
one
yeah.
recently where the kid was squatting and
Mhm.
had too much weight on the bar and his wrists actually snapped.
That's what I would be concerned
That's
about.
fucking all right. So there's
Yeah.
that sucks, but there's a famous one when I know someone prefaced me, so when that something bad was gonna happen, when I know something bad's gonna happen, I watch with one eye because I'm just like, I
Yeah,
don't
you
want to
did
see it. Yeah, but there's this famous power lifter. His name's Larry Wheels, but he was spotting for somebody
That
was
is a
trying to,
dope name.
Larry
Larry
Wheels, right?
Wheels?
He's super jacked, but he was spotting this one guy's bench that I think it was 400.
Yeah.
But he started going, and you just see his pec destroy and snap, and the weight goes, but it was just because the pec fucking rolled in,
Oh,
it detached and fucking
yeah, I can watch that.
yeah. Oh man,
I don't like that stuff.
yeah.
That's like who was it? Was it like Willis McGahee or someone running back on Miami in college and his ACL just popped out of his knee or some shit.
Shit. I don't know.
Maybe I could find it.
It's possible. Also, somebody showed me a video of this one guy that was like a college football player running and scored, but you know how sometimes they run past the end zone? Well, there were some people like the marching man or something was on the side and they cleared out, but there was a fucking metal curtain on the other side that didn't see it. So he ran and fucking took his shin out.
Ooh.
God.
Yeah. Good lord. I know. Something like that. It's squeamish to watch.
Like there's a guy named Dwayne Johnson that went to the University of Miami. The Rock.
And you're smelling what he's cooking?
And you smell what he's cooking.
He's always laying down the smackdown.
Oh, it was Willis McGahee.
Yeah?
Damn, yeah, it was let's see.
Look at
What
Tim
was-
with secret football knowledge.
Yeah. Because I used to love football. Let me see.
Of all the people you know him, wasn't he on the Bills? Like no one pays
Yeah,
attention to the Bills.
he was on a couple teams. He was really good though. Yeah, his he got hit in the knee and his knee went backwards. Like it went literally the front of his knee became the back of his knee.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, it was like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It was one of those things where you're watching it and you're looking at him and you're like something looks wrong, and then they show the replay and he gets hit and you just see his knee just go whoop. It's just like here's his knee, now it's over here. It was pretty. Yeah, you can look up Willis McGahee knee injury and you'll find it.
that reminds me of like I think I was at a football game and we missed the first replay, but they showed the second replay of like the running back got hit, but he came out through the side, so you know legs and side of the thigh and side of the leg, and just fucking his knee fucking like 90-degree thigh the knee leg out here. He just got worked.
Yeah, it's as a hockey player, good old hockey player. Yeah, I love getting onto the ice and skating.
Oh yeah.
There's so much crazy shit. Like I remember like in the '90s, the glass shattering. Like people get. I think it was Al McInnes. I think got like checked into the glass and just all the glass broke. And this was before they had that like fancy glass shit, whatever it is now, where it like doesn't, or if it breaks, it like doesn't become deadly glass shards. And then there's dudes like someone will get like hit and go down, but he gets hit so hard his legs go up and people got like slashed in the throat by skates. Yeah, there's some gross shit. People get hit in the mouth with a hockey puck. Because the hockey players are psychopaths. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm gonna block the shot. I guess I'll just dive face first in front of this puck.
Hasn't there been quite a few like dislocated jaws on
Oh, yeah,
like
there's-
goalies and stuff because of that?
Yeah, there's like everything.
Imagine being a goalie during the time with no face mask.
Yeah, I've played goalie a couple times, or like even just knowing goalies, you get welts through all those pads and stuff still. Like it does not fully protect you. That puck is going fast. That is a piece of rubber going extremely fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hockey players are just psychopaths. Like Marian Hossa was playing hockey into his 50s when he had like 5 back surgeries. Just be like, oh, Marian Hossa, because he was on the Blackhawks for a while. It's like, oh, Marian Hossa is out. Get another back surgery. And then he'd just be like back the next week. He's like, I'm good.
I'm ready.
It's just like
Let's
absolute
go.
freak.
Just stand
It's
me
like- Yeah, it's like just stand me up.
up. Hey. Goddamn. Hockey players are a different breed for sure.
It's fun. I love skate. Anthony, we still gotta take you skating. I was talking to our daughter today too.
She want to go skating?
Her missus wants to take her skating. And I'm like, you tell me when you guys are going skating.
We can do
I'll
a
get other
father
dad,
daughter
and we'll
day.
go. Yeah, we'll go. We're ready.
For sure.
Because she said she wanted to be on the podcast. Some secret insider info. Our daughter will be on the podcast at some point. But I told her that it's required that to participate in a family activity before she can be on the podcast. So
Okay, I like it.
whether that's ice skating or ice cream,
Also,
it'll be
we
something
gotta make
related to ice.
she has the right equipment to make. They got another bruise. What? I keep finding bruises. I'm on the fucking pod. But remember it was this one last time? Fucking,
Yeah.
now it's over
Yeah.
here. What am I doing? Oh man. But we gotta make sure he has the right equipment to fucking pod with us. We'll figure it out though.
Yeah, we'll get it. You.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll start doing this again.
Brian, get it up, get it up.
Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't. I thought you were gonna wait till he took a drink to say it, which would have been just.
That's why I tactically have just been holding it.
Yeah, you're smarter. You're smarter than me. You're way smarter than me. Anthony always makes stuff come to my nose and mouth. Devan,
Yes, sir.
what's our time?
That's what I was just looking for. I couldn't find it. What about an hour and 5 minutes?
Dang, we're coasting.
Toasted.
Yeah. Also, same concept of merch. Instead of saying half, you can do the same thing, bread inside the tin, and say get it up before he rises.
Yeah, we gotta have it. Get it up. Get it up.
I
Dude,
still
this is
want
perfect.
Sad Sombrero Anthony t-shirt though.
Yeah, Sad
That's
Sombrero
my
is the
number
first.
one.
Sad Sombrero is
Yeah.
the first piece of merch.
That is
I'm gonna
my
go.
number
I want to go
one
to
shirt.
Anthony's meet. I'm just gonna sit there and do this the whole time.
Get it up.
No, we need to get
Get
merch
it
and try and sell it
up.
and convince people Anthony's some big power lifter.
Oh
Like-
my god.
Wait, what?
We need to convince everyone that Anthony has a powerlifting team and just
Oh,
sell
yeah.
Sad Sombrero merch.
Yeah, that's what I need. That to go to Anthony's meet.
Is that our merch brand? Sad Sombrero?
Sad Sombrero.
That's
Sad
there we
Sombrero.
go. That's a
apparel.
whole company right there.
I like
Sad
that
Sombrero apparel.
actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sad Sombrero apparel.
Sad Sombrero.
Oh, should we make a give a sombrero with a face that's sad, or just keep the sombrero on my head, just a normal one,
We
or
can make, like,
meld
a
my
cartoon
face into
logo.
the sombrero. Put my face on
We
the
got all
sombrero.
kinds of ideas.
I still just like the one where it's just your face with the sombrero on.
Yeah, that's
just on the
that.
t-shirt, no
that one-
letters, nothing.
It's just
That one
like
tickles me.
Yeah.
That one tickles me in the right way. Just in different colors.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's my number one
First
idea.
of all, I love the fact that we get some stickers and just fucking. If I'm walking down the street, you just see my face on the sticker form, just on the wall, like just or just somebody be like, "What the fuck is there? Someone's face right here." That
Yeah,
should be funny.
people start walking up to Anthony like, "You're the sombrero. You're that
I would
sad
totally put that
You're
on
sad.
the car.
You're a sad sombrero man.
guy. My kid loves you."
He watches you on the internet.
Watches you on that television.
We can just
Oh.
put life-size cutouts of Anthony in all the supermarkets.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Viral marketing.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
fucking-
level.
This Saturday from 3 to 5, Sad Sombrero Man's gonna be in our store signing your corn.
Not your corn.
Bring
From
your
Nebraska?
ribeyes.
Bring your ribeye.
It'll be signing all your pastry goods.
I lost my phone like an hour ago.
You lost your phone?
I think so.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Mine's a mirror.
Shit.
R.I.P.
I asked my brother if he
Alright.
wanted to go to a monster truck show.
Tonight?
Monster
this weekend.
Sunday.
Sombrero,
Monster
sombrero,
Jam,
sombrero.
No, it's in
sombrero.
Evansville, so I'll be right down there by Tanner.
Sombrero. Get it up. You just talks Tanner. Sunday.
Shit, you're right.
Monster Jam. Featuring Gravedigger. Get your tickets now, Ticketmaster. Sunday. And make sure to participate in the side event, Extreme Lawn Mowing. Rev those mowers.
And then the side event, fucking Farm Simulator 2022.
The biggest esport to ever hit Southern Indiana. Farmington 2022. With last year's champion, John. His dad only knows the word John, so that's what his name is.
Is John spelled two different ways? Like I'm gonna put it in chat. Jon, John, or John.
That's the thing, is they don't know how to spell, so it's just spelled randomly each time.
John. Just one word.
John.
Oh man. Oh, my
There's
face is
something
hurting now.
weirdly satisfying about watching a big monster truck just drive around on smaller cars. Kind of makes me want to play Twisted Metal.
Oh man. Do you
This
think that'll
was a
ever
good
come
game.
back?
Weren't they
I
supposed to
think
do a movie?
I think it'll come back, but as like an indie game called something else. It'll be called like Warped Steel.
Warped Steel. Or like the Callisto Protocol for Dead Space.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, wasn't the like final boss dude named Callisto in Twisted Metal? Oh no, it's Calypso. I'm thinking of Calypso.
Yeah,
Close.
Calypso.
Close.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Been going for about a good hour here.
Yes,
Everyone got some closing thoughts?
Thank you for joining us. And always remember, get it up!
Get it up!
Get it up!
Get it up!
Get it up!